today I want to tell you about another very interesting dream which impressed me really a lot. The still nature of dream undiscovered, and I cannot tell you for sure it's our brain work like that. It's just a game of our mind or just imagination. I cannot tell you for sure for now, but it's really interesting experience, and free of charge you can get a lot of adventure and absolutely safe. I talk to many people and I think it's really safe. Maybe only if you have some really serious psychic disease, maybe in that case it might be not the best idea. Usually when you have a lucid dream, everything can control everything under your control, and you understand everything, so you can be anyone you like in any character, whatever. But sometimes you can lose your consciousness, or you just forgot it's a dream, you fell to sleep, something happened to you, you can back again. So this time it was something like that. In a dream, if you practice in lucid dreams, sometimes you can realize something really going on in the dream. So this time, for example, I'll give you an example. So I've been with my friend and he said I'm very tired and stressful and I need to drink something, alcohol. In real life he never drinks alcohol, so I can notice there's something strange going on, and we walk, and after he started complaining about his life and other things, what never happened in real life. He's quite positive and happy about everything that's going around. And he stopped near some constructions, really nice building, and a couple of builders. I have no idea which country, let's say Cambodia or something. And he started talking to them and complaining about some foods or whatever. Of course they cannot understand him, but in some way I can understand both of them. So they look on each other and think, what he's talking about? You wanna put some spells on us or something like that? So it was really weird, and I can get it like it's getting a dream. At that time I was in the mountains, and I knew I'm in the mountains and I'm in another country already, and my friend said we need to go somewhere, I don't remember, it's a business trip or Malaysia. He said we need to go to another country on a plane, etc. And I remember I'm already on another country, so I get it's a lucid dream. So I just try to be focused. I didn't control everything much. I just tried to be conscious. So I just float in that action, what's going on. So I didn't change everything much. Try to stay longer as possible. So when he said we need to go to airport, we been there instantly. And when he said we need go into airplane, we get to airplane instantly. It was quite interesting. And he said we need to get to our seats, and we appear on our seats instantly. What's never happened in real life, unfortunately. So it was a normal plane with the blue seats on the left side, and everything going like pretty normal. We go in air and fly, and everything gets really boring, and it was really long time. So I get a bit sleepy and I fell to sleep. And when I wake up, I still was in a plane, but I fell to sleep inside the dream. So I wake up and plane was different with a different seat, and one man walked to me. Quite tall, maybe 190 something, tough, not too big, but quite tall, and with really harsh face. Remind me of some criminal or something, about 30-40 years old, whatever. So he came straight to me and started talking, what are you doing here, you shouldn't be here, and you like piece of shit, whatever, and you so disgusting creature, so disgusting, and etc. And it was quite a long time, and I can't understand why he talking like that, why it's happened to me. And I tried to ignore him as long as possible after. I just cannot listen it anymore, and I just hit him. And he said, yes, that's right, man, it's exactly what I needed from you. And it was some kind of fighting, and he hit me, and it feels like knocked me out. And I wake up in another plane with a Lucid, so I did before with my friend, and I said, oh, it was just a dream, my god, it's a bad dream, whatever. And in a moment I start to feel sleepy and fell to sleep again, and I appear in another plane on the front of this man, and he talks some things and provocate me on a fight. He didn't wait long, so we start to fight again, and I can understand why he's fighting me, why it's going on. It's like so weird. And he hit me again, and I come back to the previous plane, like wake up and I say, oh, it's a dream, my god. So I am in a dream, and I don't want to go back to that dream, but it feels like something sucked me in, and I come back to that dream. But in this time I already remember, so I'm dreaming, so I know this fight like not real, and we're still fighting like with blocks and everything. So I catch one his arm and another one, I hold him really hard, and I say, stop doing it, because you know, I know it's a dream and you're not real and everything not real, and then I can control everything I want. And at that moment I feel like a consciousness, like to be conscious is a great power, so you can control everything if you understand what's going on. So I feel like more power, and he's trying to getting out, and I start to feel something like fear or uncomfortable thing, or something like he is getting weaker, something like that. And he tried to do anything for getting out. And I talked to him, why you doing that and what you mean, so it's everything you need. So we start the conversation. It was quite a long conversation, because it was like he wanna go away and I wanna hold him, he have no choice, and he's talking. But he said, so like he said a lot of things, I just tried to do it roughly. And he said like, everything I need is just your aggression, so provocate your aggression, I need your negative emotion, because you like humans only food, so we use you like a food, and doesn't matter you in a dream or not a dream, we can control everything, like all of your life, all of your thoughts, all of your effort, your aims, desires, like anything. And we do like generate some kind of emotion, say eat it, let's say like that, something like that. So he provoked me on aggression, so he wanted, I hate him, and he pulled me enough to push me, and I go back to previous plane and I think, oh, it's so weird dream, and I won't tell everything to my friend. And when I start to wake up my friend, I go back again in the previous dream where I hold that creature, and it was few times. I go in, go out, jump from one dream to another. So next time when I come to dream with my friend, when I try to wake him up, and I feel another hand, so it's been like I have 4 hands or 2 bodies, because I try to wake up my friend, but still I hold that creature and really feel it, how I hold him. So next moment he shake me, I appear in another dream, and he squeeze it, not he squeeze it, and I came to another dream, and when I look really carefully to that man, very focused, he became like black dust or haze, maybe dark gray, difficult to say, like smoke. It was different smoke, and I saw him like a man, because maybe I received information that way, or maybe he wanted I see him in that way, difficult to say. So I just hold him this haze, and he became a man again, I don't know why, and we start to fight again. And I think so I need to wrestle with him, I need to grab his neck so I can control him more. I grab his neck, I try to stop his breathing, and I think it's maybe I can stop in way, but it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. So usually in real life it's not like that. So I hold him as long as possible, but at least he cannot go out, and it started to became to like smoke or something again. And we prolonged our conversation, and he said again, so whatever I do, it doesn't matter, I knew it or not, it doesn't change much. So they control all our lives through our thoughts and our aims and efforts, and also they control our dreams and like do everything. So we like really unconscious. So our weakest part, we're unconscious. And when I start to understand that information, it was really scared. And at the same time, I get like this creature, I don't know, man, not man, it feel like he don't have any gender, don't have age, like very strange, but it's something like already seen, it's something I knew already, maybe I knew it or I seen it already, I feel it already, I don't know, it's something like a bit normal, so feels really weird as well. And that information what he said is something I knew it before, but just I forgot, so it wasn't really new, and feel really strange. And when I hold it, he started to squeeze out from my arms and hands, like, I don't know, difficult to explain, just squeeze it out and he's gone. My conversation was really long, he said a lot of things, but I'll tell you like really briefly. And after, when this creature is gone, I instantly come back to another dream when I was in a plane with my friend. But in that moment I think I wake up completely. So I wake him up and explain everything what's happened to me about that creature and what he said. And he said, oh, it's just a dream, it's nothing special, so just forget it, never mind, just a dream, whatever. So we landed, whatever, and I was so shocked about that information, and I just followed in a dream, and I forgot the dream already. Just tried to analyze it and didn't keep much attention what's going on around, but it's many weird things, so I can easily recognize it's a dream, because my friends do unusual things and people do unusual things, and we walking, let's say, really unlogical. And after I feel like, oh, I'm a bit tired, it's make me really exhausted about that wrestling with a creature. And after I lose my consciousness in a dream, I fell into a dream and finally wake up. I wake up and remember everything was happening to me, and after I realized what in a dream I fell to sleep in another dream, or maybe it just the same dream was changed, or maybe changed my consciousness, I don't know. It's difficult to say, but everything was differently. And what usually I do, I try to note it, for remember everything. And now I also make a video for remember my dreams as well. I don't know, it might will be useful for me, or will be useful for you in some way. But it's really interesting experience. So even if you will be note your dreams each time when you had some interesting dreams, afterwards you easily can remember it. For me now I can remember all of the dreams, but not all the times they lucid dreams, unfortunately, and not all of them interesting or have some kind of interesting information, but still it's like really great adventure and interesting sort of information you can get from it. I still have no idea what it is and from where this information came from. I have no idea. Maybe our mind or imagination in dream works differently, or maybe when we in a lucid dream it works differently. Have no idea. Maybe these creatures really exist and we cannot see them, cannot give any answer. In a lucid dreams actually I get more questions than answers. Hopefully it was interesting for you, so thank you for listening.